Hey Aries, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. So this is going to be a reading for the week ahead for you. We're going to start off with an oracle deck that was gifted to me from my Amazon wishlist. Thank you so much. This is the Shadows and Light oracle deck. And I'm really enjoying it. The artwork is striking, it's very beautiful, and it goes very in depth. So let's pull a card for you and let's get started and see what comes up. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Aries? Show me for Aries. Okay, this one wanted to come out the most. So this is 24, the Lantern Fairy, and this says a clear solution. So take a good look at that artwork. I'm going to read the excerpt from the book. It's quite long, so I'm not going to hold the card up the whole time so you could hear me better, but I'll hold the card up again after I'm done reading. This almost reminds me of the Hermit card a little bit. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, but there's something here about understanding what the right option is to fix a problem, to clear the air, to address a situation that's at the forefront of your situation this week. So it's a very wise solution is what I'm picking up on. So let's get to the reading for this card. All right. This sweet fairy is showing you a way through a barrier you have reached in your life. This may be in any area of your life, but it does feel that you have come up against a very solid obstacle. This gentle fairy, with her bright lantern, can take you to a place in this wall that has already come down, so you can move through this obstacle without force or fear. Your only requirement is to trust this fairy, and to then take down several bricks after you have moved through, so the wall between this world and the next, your love and your life, becomes slowly less and less solid. This wall is coming down. This is the fairy's role, to help you move beyond the wall. Trust her. She will guide you. Sometimes people say you should be cautious about where information is coming from, and that is indeed true. I am simply holding up the lantern I carry and gently letting you see the likely outcome of the decisions you are making and offering a clear solution to the problems at hand. Something has come to an end, a true end, and you have, as they say, hit the wall. You could try digging under it or climbing over it, or you could try taking the wall down brick by brick. But if you follow me, I can show you a place where the wall has already come down, and where you can move through this obstacle without pain. Do not think this is cheating. There have been others who have come this way, and while you can tread the path the way you wish, I can help you make the breakthrough. Find the passageway you are looking for. My guidance is safe, clear, and gentle. I'm not here to send you in a false direction. I'm here to clear the way and light the path. It is up to you whether you make it harder than it needs to be. I'll show you the way. Trust me. A way through a life challenge will present itself. Stubborn thinking can be changed. Old patterns are being removed, little by little, but will need trust. Old shielding against certain energies needs to be replaced and reworked, as it is no longer in line with what you wish for and in fact may be proving to be a barrier, which is keeping you isolated instead of protected. Trust where the light leads you. Go where you can feel true love, kindness, and freedom. Avoid all that comes from anger, hatred, judgment, blame, and ridicule. All right, there's an emphasis on like a gentle guidance here. So there's a need for trust at this time. So let's get to the tarot reading and see what comes up. The Lantern Fairy. So you feel like you hit a wall in some aspect of your life right now, and there's a way through it. It's not as much of a barrier as you think, but it requires trust and it requires releasing any of those negative energies of blame, ridicule, so on and so forth. So we're going to start with the Phantom Wise Tarot. This was another gift from my Amazon wishlist. Thank you so much. And it's another one I'm really excited to work with. So let's see what comes up, Aries. Spirit, what do we have for Aries? Show me Aries. We have the Seven of Wands, so there is someone here who is on the defense. There is someone here who feels like they have to fight. You have the Death. So this is the change occurring. There's movement from one situation to the next phase, the next chapter. This is a significant change. The Tower, very strong Scorpio energy. Okay, you have the Death and the Tower back to back. So this is a major change. This is life-changing. You have the Two of Swords. An important decision needs to be made. You know, that could mean a lot of different things, but let's just keep going and we'll get back to that. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's positive change here. What's happening is for your best interest. You know, there's good luck, good fortune. There's good karma here. When you have the Death followed by the Wheel of Fortune, there's some kind of karmic situation that's closed out, or there's been some kind of a karmic test, and it's a positive result. Okay, so you may have passed a karmic test in some way here, and it has to do with standing up for yourself or being able to defend something about your identity here. Very significant change for you, though, the Death and the Tower back to back. That's really intense. There's something significant changing in your life right now. Also, I want to acknowledge that this is card 24. 24, there's 24 hours in a day, right? 24 is a significant number. The intervals of 12, some people argue that things should be classified in intervals of 12s rather than 10s, because things like months in the year, hours on the clock, those exist in 12s, not 10. So it's almost like the way that our planet, passes through time in the universe is more solidly characterized by 12s rather than 10s. So 24 is like a full rotation of the Earth here. Something's coming like full circle. 12 and 12 together is 24. There may be another person involved who, there could have been a karmic connection here. There could be another person who is coming face to face with you at this time, and this has to involve some kind of a solution to a problem. The next one we're going to use here for the tarot is Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. This one's really fun too. Another gift. Thank you so much. All right, Aries. Okay, Spirit, what else do we have for Aries? Show me Aries. I love doing your readings, Aries. I love your energy. I actually watch Aries readings. My favorite reader specializes with Aries, and I watch the Aries readings and they resonate. I don't really have significant Aries placements in my chart. I think I have one placement in Aries, but I just want to let you know I feel very connected to you. We have the Three of Potions, the Three of Cups. We have the Nine of Presents, the Nine of Pentacles. So, this may involve a situation where you feel like you had to defend yourself based on a social situation. It could involve a friend here with the Three of Cups. Death, Nine of Pentacles is an idea that something changes with independence, doing something on your own. Certain standards for your lifestyle. There's a change with that, and it relates to having to speak up against people in a social situation or speak up against a friend. You have the Ace of Candles, the Ace of Wands, and that's the Tower. So someone got triggered here big time. There's a major trigger. You have the Four of Cups, the Four of Potions, with the Two of Swords. So based on all of this playing out, there's some kind of unexpected nudge, unexpected opportunity, unexpected offer, unexpected message of feelings that comes your way. And with the Two of Swords, you might be closed off to this, you might be resistant to this, but ultimately you have a decision to make, okay? And then we have the Justice, strong Libra. So Wheel of Fortune and Justice is very good. There's good karma here. There's something fated. I do feel like you've passed some kind of a karmic test. I feel like it has to do with not giving in to social pressure with the Seven of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Death, the Nine of Pentacles. It's like knowing who you are with that Nine of Pentacles. That's a very independent energy. It's someone who knows their value, someone who can do everything they need to on their own to achieve high level of success and a high standard of living. But with the Three of Cups, of course, you know, we all have a need for social outlets. We all have our friends. We all have our connections. But with the Seven of Wands, the Death, it's like something has to change here because someone is tired of feeling like they need to draw a line in the sand. Someone's tired of feeling like they need to lay out boundaries and speak up when someone crosses the line. I think you've passed a karmic test where you've held true to like who you are. Like when you're by yourself, you know who you are. And when you're in a social group or like there's an influence from like other people around you, it's like you don't give in and like try to blend in. You're okay telling them like, all right, well, you can think that or you can do that, but that's not me. And that's it, you know? So like you've stayed true to who you really identify as here. We're going to go with the Tarot Illuminati. There is good karma here. Everything's going to work out in your favor, Justice, Wheel of Fortune. There was a big trigger here, though. Someone may have tried to get you to conform to something, and you didn't have it. You have the Eight of Pentacles. This is an energy of work. There could be something about friends and a project that you work on and having to stand up for yourself in some way. We have the Six of Swords. It looks like you took some time after this feeling like you had to put up a defense. It's like you took time to do something on your own here. You might have distanced yourself in some way. You have the Empress. Someone got triggered here. It could have involved a Taurus, a mother, a wife, a girlfriend. It could involve something about unconditional love. Like, I don't know, it's like someone might have been triggered and then there might have been something here about unconditional love regardless of the fact. You have Hierophant. So you do have a decision to make. It's like, are you gonna stay committed and stay true to something here where you're gonna look past the differences, you're gonna look past the trigger, you're gonna like stay devoted. Like Empress and Hierophant is like a very devoted energy. Nine of Pentacles. I mean, I think you're willing to stay. It's like you're willing to stay true to situations where you feel so like deeply vested, deeply devoted to them. But the underlying issue here is that you need to maintain your sense of identity. You know who you are. You're very independent. Like you don't need other people. Like you can do everything you need on your own. But at the same time, like we all benefit from having other people, right? Like it's even the most independent person, it's like they benefit from a social life. They benefit from having friends. They benefit from social support. They benefit from, you know, forming some kind of agreements here. But the main thing I'm picking up for you, Aries, is like there's an independence here that is really important to you, and you don't like feeling this social pressure to conform or to let go of that independence in order to feel accepted. So that's how I'm seeing this play out. It's like you've stood your ground with maintaining like your own identity, your own lifestyle, your own boundaries here, and I feel like that's been your karmic test. The clear solution could be you stay deeply devoted to a person or to a situation, but you just draw a line where you still maintain your own sense of making your own decisions for yourself, making time for yourself to work on your own things. Like you have your own things that you like to do alone or you like to do on your own. And it's like you can stay devoted without being, this could involve something about like codependency. I feel like there's pressure to conform to other people's like expectations or other people's pressures on you, and that's where you've stood your ground and passed the test. All right, Spirit, what else for Aries? Oof, tell me about the Death in the Tower. The Seven of Swords. The big thing that's changed here is this Seven of Swords. That's people saying things to get a reaction. That's manipulation. That's lying, cheating, stealing. That's shady behavior. You're not tolerating that. And you see through it. I mean, like, you stood your ground because you see what this person is doing. This person's trying to get a reaction out of you. They're trying to get a reaction out of you. They're trying to make you feel like you have to make a decision in order to be accepted somehow. So now they leave you with this Two of Swords, which is interesting, and then this Two of Swords comes up right next to it, and that's the Six of Cups. The Queen of Wands. Unfortunately for this person, it's not going to work out for them because you've been through this before. The Six of Cups, the Two of Swords, like whatever this person is trying to do here, whatever they're trying to do, and then they're looking back like, ooh, did it work? Like, did I get Aries to do what I want them to do? It just blew up in their face, the Death, the Tower, because Six of Cups, Two of Swords, like, you've been through this before. You've been through the same thing before. Maybe it was with a different person. Maybe it was with a different situation. But you've been through this before, and with the Queen of Wands, you're like, like, I don't tolerate this. I don't tolerate this. Like, you might have been through this more than once before, because with the dress, how her dress has multiple layers on it, you see through, like, there's something beneath the surface with this, and you see what they're doing, or you see what they're trying to do here, and you're like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I've been in this situation before, and this is where I draw the line. The Queen of Wands is someone, if they're triggered, they're confident enough to say, hey, like, you're not going to have your way with me because I'm confident enough to know that what you're doing here, and I know that what you're doing here is something I should not tolerate. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. The King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Something here, someone might try to get your forgiveness. The Nine of Swords, this isn't sitting well with somebody. They're not sleeping well, or it's stressing them out. The Five of Wands, someone's very conflicted here. The Lovers, this could involve a love situation. Someone does not appreciate the fact that someone kind of does something and it's like manipulative to get someone to, it like puts you in a position where you have to make a decision here or make a choice. Or it's someone here who does something and they put a wall up and like they stop you, or like they resist something, and it just looks like manipulation. And then you're like, well, I've been through this before. You put your guard up, and then it like backfires on this person, and they're like, what? Like, they're all in their head. They keep replaying the Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands. They keep replaying like the argument, or it's like an ego battle. Someone might be like sitting with their mind, like, why didn't this work? Why didn't I get my way? Someone's like thinking about this. It's all conflicted, but Nine of Swords, Five of Wands is someone like facing their ego. And with the Lovers, it's like, there shouldn't be a choice like this. Like, the Lovers is a healthy choice. The Lovers is different from the Two of Cups, where the Lovers is like, it's difficult because it's two people who challenge each other through a close connection. It's not always seeing eye to eye. And it's one thing to have the Lovers where you're like growing together by challenging each other, but when it's the Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Tower, it's like, no. That's not healthy. That's someone who does something to get a reaction. It's manipulative. Why the Three of Cups? We have the Six of Cups, the Six of Potions. So we have the Six of Cups twice here. There might be somebody who other people like influence their mind, or that could be how you feel about this person. Someone trying to like influence the mind, or there's like a hidden, there's something hidden like in the head. But it stems from some kind of past situation. The Judgment, the Nine of Pentacles, the Judgment. Someone's trying to figure like, well, maybe I should just go off and do my own thing. Maybe someone thinks they're better off single. And then you get this Ace of Candles, Four of Potions, the Two of Pentacles. It's indecision. It's like hesitation. It's like, well, I'm very attracted to a person, or like I'm very excited. There's something here where you feel like a passion, but you're kind of going back and forth because you're like, I feel a passion, but I'm hesitant because they do this, or they act like this, or there's something about like a trigger related to the past, or it's like a trigger that just makes you feel out of balance. Someone here I feel like is trying to like take away someone's like sense of like their independent self. What's the Judgment? The Ace of Potions. Oh, that's the Justice. The Ace of Potions, the Sun. So it looks like in terms of like the outcome here, there's good karma, there's like strong new feelings like love or happiness. The Sun and the Ace of Cups, it's like someone's very happy with some kind of a decision here. Someone's very happy and feels there's hope for love, or there's hope for new love. What may be the karmic result of this is like a much happier, healthier feeling of fulfillment and feeling of excitement to be emotionally connected here. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Five of Swords. Someone might feel like they've been putting so much energy into this connection. It could involve work. It doesn't have to. It could be just like so much energy put into this, and it's like there's arguing with the Five of Swords. So Six of Swords, someone's like, I'm not going to be putting all my energy and focusing so much on something where it's like all this fighting and arguing. Like, I need to distance myself from that. Someone's like, I'm not going to keep depleting my energy on a situation that just causes me to feel like headache and conflict. You have the King of Cups. Again, there might be a water sign involved: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Empress, the Hierophant. You have the Six of Wands. There is victory in a situation here. There is devotion. It's like there's success in being devoted here. And then what's this Nine of Pentacles? You have the Emperor, the Empress and the Emperor. And the Prince of Cups. I feel like there is an apology. And the Seven of Cups. Someone here is trying to... There's just so much confusion right now. The Three of Pentacles. Someone wants to work through the confusion with you. You do have an Empress and an Emperor. So it's like there is devotion. This could be about a couple. Whether it's a relationship, a marriage, business partners. I do feel like there's a relationship issue here. I feel like it's worked through. There is success here. Someone stays devoted, but there's a need for someone to be able to spend more time doing their own things, okay? Someone here might have been ridiculed or manipulated to a point where they feel like they lost like a sense of their own self or their ability to go do something that they like to do on their own. And I feel like there is an apology coming in here for you, okay? So you have the Emperor, the Empress. at the Hierophant. It's like there is devotion. The thing is, you do have this Nine of Pentacles. It's like someone feels the need to be able to be their own person more, to go do their own thing more, without ridicule, without social influence, or without influence from other people. Someone here also might feel like they've been sucked into too many social situations, or someone just likes to go out and like be with their friends too much here. But there's a sense that like there can be a healthy, devoted, successful relationship here, but someone has to have an understanding of a person who has their own needs. It's like just because they're off doing their own thing, or they need to feel like independent at times, doesn't mean that they're not devoted. Okay, so that's the message I have here. So it does look like a solution will be reached, and looks good. You have meditation and healing. An older man taking a break. Tight pants. Everyone's been getting tight pants again. Let me look for the card with the tight pants. Seven of Cups, the Lovers. Not really the Lovers. The tight pants is this Seven of Cups. Facial features. Now, I don't mean to sound like a little sketchy, but if you look at this guy's tight pants, hold on, let me show you. If you look at his tight pants, you could kind of see the definition of his like butt in the pants. Someone here might be a little bit concerned that a person goes off and does their own thing, and they worry that they're gonna attract like the wrong kind of attention. It could involve something like that. And someone's like confused about it, or someone worries about like someone having other options. So that might be a topic of the issue here, okay? But that's what I have for you, Aries. It looks like it's all going to work out. It looks like you're passing some kind of karmic test where you're staying true to yourself, and you're staying true to keeping your own outlets for your personal identity going on. And I feel like that's really important. You're kind of drawing a line and saying, you know, like, this is who I am. I've always been like this, and there is devotion here. It's just that there's some kind of issue where someone does not address this properly, and it caused some kind of tower moment. And this looks like it can be worked through one way or another. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, Aries. If you did, please thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.